update. So now we're doing a series about the flu shot. We talked about the 36,000. That really doesn't constitute really what the flu does. Because remember, the flu shot is only for flu. So let's pretend that the flu shot only helped people who ate apples. So if you eat strawberries, mangoes, bananas, blueberries, doesn't have any effect on it because it's a different fruit. Just like there's different bugs. And in the viral kingdom, there's different viruses. When they do the flu shot, it's very specific. It's for the flu. So that's what myth number 2 is. I have flu symptoms, so I must have the flu. Not so. Most people with flu symptoms do not have the flu. So that's, once again, that's the misconception. So even though you're suffering from fever, you have fatigue, cough, muscle aches, you know, it's crummy. It's not fun, granted. But once again, it's not the flu. They actually have a category. It's called influenza-like illnesses, ILL. And these constitute over 100 other viruses that aren't like flu that could cause that. And some of those viruses you've heard, rhinoviruses, right? You've heard of that. Adenoviruses, para-influenza viruses. So these are different bugs in this big group that cause you to feel crummy. But once again, that doesn't constitute that. So the Center for Disease Control, when they do real science, not the info commercial from, you know, the flu shots and we'll talk about Tamiflu a little bit later and all that garbage that doesn't work like that. They found that only 13.4% that have all these bad symptoms actually have the flu. So once again, just because you're sick doesn't mean you had the flu. Because that's what people say, oh, I should have got the flu shot. Well, you know, I go through all these steps, doesn't work, and you didn't really have the flu. So even if you had the flu shot and it really did work, which we already will show you it doesn't work, then it would only help 13.4% of the people. And that, once again, that's remaining 86.6% of the most population, once again, don't have the flu. So the flu shot would never, ever, ever, ever be able to help you. Got that? So once again, think of, once again, there's different kind of bugs like there's different kinds of fruit. Apples, pears, blueberries. The flu shot is only going to help people who eat apples. So if you eat, you know, if you have blueberries and mangoes, it has nothing to do because it's a totally different fruit. So that's myth number 2. And most people who like flu-like symptoms don't have the flu. They have other bugs. Once again, you're just as sick, but the flu shot, once again, is very specific. It's only going to work on these what are called flu viruses.